On December 29, 2024, Jeju Air Flight 7C-2216, a Boeing 737-800, tragically crashed during its final approach to Muan International Airport. The flight, which originated in Bangkok, Thailand, was carrying 181 passengers and crew, including families returning from vacations and business travelers. Sadly, 179 people lost their lives in the crash, leaving only 2 survivors. Eyewitness accounts and preliminary reports paint a grim picture of the events leading up to the disaster. As the aircraft neared its destination, it reportedly encountered a flock of birds that struck the engines. Passengers seated near the wings later recounted hearing loud bangs, followed by vibrations that shook the plane. The cockpit crew issued a mayday call just moments before attempting an emergency landing. Despite their efforts, the aircraft failed to slow down upon touchdown, veered off the runway, collided with a concrete barrier, and burst into flames. The aftermath has been heart-wrenching. Rescue workers scrambled to the scene, battling intense flames and thick smoke to reach the wreckage. Among the 181 people on board, only 2 crew members survived, found in the tail section of the aircraft. They are currently hospitalized, receiving treatment for severe injuries, and authorities are hopeful they may eventually provide insight into the final moments of the flight. This tragedy has dominated headlines across the globe, sparking widespread mourning and urgent calls for answers. The South Korean government has declared a national period of mourning and is mobilizing resources to support the families of the victims. At the crash site, makeshift memorials have sprung up, with flowers, candles, and messages of grief left by members of the community. Preliminary investigations suggest the cause of the crash may be linked to a bird strike, a hazard that has long posed risks to aviation. Experts are focusing on whether the engines failed or the landing gear was compromised during the strike. Additionally, there are questions about the decision to land on the designated runway, despite warnings of bird activity in the area. Could a change in the landing approach have averted disaster? These are among the critical issues investigators are working to uncover. The response to this tragedy has been swift. Both South Korean aviation authorities and international agencies, including the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board and Boeing, are involved in the investigation. Black box recorders have been recovered and are expected to shed light on the sequence of events leading up to the crash. In the meantime, Jeju Air has grounded its fleet of Boeing 737-800s pending a thorough inspection. This heartbreaking incident has reignited discussions about aviation safety. Bird strikes, though rare, remain a significant threat to aircraft. Many are now questioning whether current preventative measures, such as radar systems and wildlife management of airports, are sufficient. Additionally, experts are urging a closer look at runway safety protocols and emergency response preparedness. The human toll of this tragedy is immeasurable. Families are left mourning their loved ones, their lives forever changed by an event no one could have anticipated. As investigators work tirelessly to provide answers, the world stands in solidarity with South Korea during this time of profound loss. This is a developing story, and we will continue to bring you updates as more details emerge. Now, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims, the survivors, and all those affected by this tragedy. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more news.